This is a budget kit lens Panasonic Lumix 12-32mm f3.5 to f5.6, and this is a pro level lens Olympus 12-40mm f2.8. Which one should you choose? Normally people would think the pro lens should be better in terms of image quality and performance, however that's not always the case. Pro doesn't always mean better. In this video I will show you my comparison and thoughts regarding the 12-32 versus the 12-40, so that you can choose the right one for you, which, spoiler alert, isn't always the pro lens.
So, the Panasonic Lumix 12-32mm kit lens and the Olympus 12-40mm f2.8 pro lens. These two lenses couldn't be more different. This one is a pro grade lens. This one is only a kit lens. This one has large aperture of f2.8. This doesn't have large aperture. The pro lens has weather sealing. This kit lens doesn't have weather sealing. This one, the pro lens, comes with a pretty hefty price tag. The kit lens has a really budget-friendly price. So yeah, completely different lenses. However, I think there are some key similarities between the Olympus 12-40 and the Panasonic kit lens 12-32. They overlap in terms of function inside of your camera bag because they have similar focal length range, and I heard many times that people will recommend you to go over the pro lens because it's just worth every penny that you spend. You'll get more features out of this guy. But I don't think that's always the case. You should also consider the 12-32 because it has some advantages over the 12-40 that you don't really realize. So first, let's talk about the build quality of these lenses. And with the Olympus 12-40mm being a pro level lens, you should expect excellent build quality, great material, high robustness, weather sealing, and also it has this clever manual focus ring clutch right here. That's just really nice to have. But with all those pro level build quality, the Olympus 12-40mm is actually a big and heavy lens. When you compare it to a full frame or APS-C version of the famous 24-70mm f2.8 lens, this is based on, the Olympus 12-40mm is actually not really that big or that heavy. But when you compare it to some other micro four thirds lenses, especially the one that is not really professional grade, then this lens starts to look big and it starts to feel heavy. On the other hand, the Panasonic kit lens, the Lumix 12-32mm, this guy right here, is not a pro level lens. It is just a basic kit lens, so the build quality won't be as great as the Olympus 12-40. It is made out of plastic, it doesn't feel that robust, and then also it doesn't have weather sealing. When you zoom in and zoom out the lens, the barrel kind of moves. It's kind of distracting, it's kind of annoying, but being not a professional lens has its advantages too. The lens become much smaller and much lighter compared to the Olympus 12-40mm. So it's much easier for you to carry it around. And if you need a lighter and smaller lens, this is the way to go. So now let's talk about aperture, and definitely the Olympus 12-40 has the advantage right here. It has the larger f2.8 aperture, so it can really help when you are shooting in lower light condition, or if you want that flexibility to blur the background with that large aperture. No surprises here. On the other hand, the Panasonic Lumix 12-32mm kit lens right here doesn't have an impressive aperture. It has the variable f3.5 to f5.6 across the zoom range. Not that you cannot blur the background with the 12-32. Actually, you can. Not as flexible or as easy as the Olympus 12-40 with its larger f2.8 aperture. You still can, not really that impressive, but technically you can. Regarding the lower light situation, this lens actually has a feature that the Olympus 12-40mm doesn't have, and that is the optical image stabilizer. If you are using camera body without in-body stabilizer, the optical stabilizer of the lens can really help you to shoot in lower light condition, especially when you need to use slower shutter speed. So yeah, it's kind of a tie between these two. But again, when you're talking about background blur, this will be more flexible than the 12-32 kit lens. Now let's talk about my own personal usage for both the Olympus 12-40mm f2.8 as well as the Panasonic Lumix 12-32mm f3.5 to f5.6. However, before I do that, if you like this video, please give it a like, share it to your friends and family, and subscribe to my channel down below if you haven't. And if you want to support my channel even further because you like my work, please consider using the affiliate links on the description below or use the super thanks button to make a small donation to my channel. Anyway, personal usage of the Olympus 12-40mm f2.8, I personally treat this lens as sort of my serious photography lens. So if I'm doing a client project or event photography, I will reach out definitely to this lens and use this lens for that purpose. And also if I'm recording YouTube videos like what I'm doing right now, if I want to make some B-rolls, I will usually use the 12-40 to shoot some B-rolls. However, besides those two usage, I don't really use the Olympus 12-40mm for any other kind of application. I don't use it for everyday photography. I don't really use it for travel photography. It's simply too big and too heavy for that purpose, and I don't like carrying big bulky lenses. On the other hand, the 12-32mm kit lens is used more often compared to the 12-40 simply because it is much lighter, it is much more compact. I use it for everyday photography, I use it for travel photography. I take way more pictures on this guy than on the 12-40, and I just really enjoy having this lens. I don't feel like I'm missing out on the features that's on the 12-40 because frankly speaking, this can do about 70 to 80% of my photography needs. Now let's talk about image quality, and first let's talk about the 12-40. First, I want to apologize. I don't have that much sample pictures taken using the 12-40 because earlier, as I said, I don't really use this for everyday photography or for travel photography. All of the pictures taken using this lens are client projects and event photography works, so the clients don't really want me to show these pictures into the video. I have some little sample pictures, I want to share them right now, but right away, I can say that the image quality of the 12-40 is undoubtedly really good. This is a pro lens, so you should expect excellent sharpness, excellent detail. You should expect no flaws with this lens, no weird kind of distortion thing going on, no excessive vignetting, no chromatic aberration, that kind of stuff. So yeah, just pro level grade image quality. Now the Panasonic Lumix 12-32, yes, it is an inferior lens compared to the 12-40mm, but it's not bad at all. I personally think the lens can resolve detail that's more than good enough. In my opinion, it is really sharp, maybe not as sharp as the 12-40, but again, more than good enough is the keyword right here. Sure, if you're doing scientific tests, maybe if you're shooting test shots and compare the results between these two lenses, you'll see all sorts of imperfections showing up with the 12-32. There'll be more barrel distortion, there'll be more vignetting, sharpness is not as sharp as the 12-40, but in real world usage, you don't really notice those imperfections, and I really think this is already a great lens. The only flaw that I think the 12-32 has is that it's very prone to flare and ghosting when you're shooting into a bright light source. Now let's talk about price. The 12-40mm Olympus lens right here is definitely a pro lens, as I mentioned earlier, and it comes with a hefty price tag. But in my own personal opinion, I think it's worth every penny that you spend on this lens, especially if you need all those pro qualities that this lens has to offer. However, the 12-32 right here, I think is a really good bargain. It will offer plenty of value for your money. And if you don't need all of the extra qualities of the 12-40 Pro lens, I think you'll be happy with this guy right here. It offers a tremendous amount of bang for your buck. So to summarize this video, if you are doing lots of serious photography projects where you need a lens with great build quality, with weather sealing, robustness, great image quality, large aperture, then I think you should choose the Olympus 12-40mm f2.8 Pro lens. It will offer you with all those features. Even though it has a hefty price tag, I think it's worth every penny. However, if you travel a lot or if you need a lens that's not heavy and compact enough, if you don't really need all those bells and whistles that the Olympus 12-40 offer, you just want a lens that works as a good kind of focal length and also not that expensive, then I think the Panasonic Lumix 12-32mm kit lens is the better choice for you. And that wraps up today's video. Hopefully this comparison between the 12-32 and the Olympus 12-40 has been useful, inspiring, and informative. So please let me know in the comment down below, which one do you choose, the Panasonic Lumix kit lens or the Olympus 12-40mm Pro lens? Please let me know and let's have a little bit of discussion on the comment down below. Also, if you have any question, please comment down below as well. I will try my best to answer them. Also, again, don't forget to support my channel by liking this video, sharing this video, subscribing to my channel down below. Or if you want to support my channel even further, consider using the affiliate links. Or if you want to make a small donation to my channel, please consider using the super thanks button. Thank you, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you, goodbye.